One of the biggest things I have learned, yes, I'm a drug and alcohol counselor. Yes, I'm a recovery mentor. I'm a QMHA. But one of the biggest things I learned is that from the youth that I work with, I'll never forget in one of the groups, we were talking about something and the girl looked at me, she goes, I can't do any better. And that was one of the most profound statements, because I realized that this is their truth. This is normal for them. So here, all of us are trying to change their behaviors, and let's do CBT and DBT. And I'm not saying those modalities don't work, but bottom line, this kid was like, I don't know any different. I know nothing different. Okay, so how do we address that? Maybe mom's a prostitute and actually has Johns in the room with them. How do we address that's normal? How do we address that mom and dad, or there is no dad, mom's a drug addict, like that's their normal. And so they don't see a need to change. For me, when I worked with these kids as a mentor, I never addressed the drug use. It's all about, okay, what do you like to do? And I don't know about you, but 99% of the kids I've ever worked with are like, I don't have a clue. They're like, I have no idea. I don't know what I like. Okay, well, let's go try stuff. Let's go skiing. Let's go for a walk. Let's do art. It is research backed. You have to switch your habits. You can't go from being a drug addict with all of these, we have a very structure about our habits, right? I called, I went to the house, I dressed a certain way. Like there's a structure and a habit to it. So in order for me to now deal with all the emotional input that's coming in, the anger, the sadness, the fear, all this shit, now that I'm sober, unless I find another habit to replace that with, my brain is going to go, no, this is what cured that before. So it's literally, for me, the biggest thing is identifying new habits for these kids that they can get into and showing them some wins. For me, two of the biggest things, honestly, are health and fitness in some capacity. It doesn't mean that they're doing CrossFit, but it means that they're actually walking their ass to work. It means that they're having a job. And like you said, structure is critical. And acknowledging their wins. Acknowledging that they have success. One of the things that I do is I have them at the end of my program, I have them fill out a 30-day calendar with all their appointments, with their counselor, with school, and then check it off. And then they get, a coffee card if they show it to me. But I'm like, look at everything you did in 30 days. Look at this. You can do it. And so it's them being, because all they feel is worthless and useless and they'll never amount to anything. So being able to physically show them that they can do something, even if it's, a simple thing of going to school, that's huge for some of these kids.